Hi guys, my name is Kayla. I'm 16 years old. I go to Waverly High School. The work to me, it means, like what's your work? What do you do to help others? What do you do to impact others' lives? It's not just like about you. It's about how you influence others.
So have you used any of the conversations to get you through anything personally? Because I know a lot of you teenagers go through a lot of things. Have you used it when, in moments where you felt like you was going through, how y'all go through teenage challenges? How have you used it? How does it impact you in those situations?
So this is an ET. Me and Eric in the morning, we would listen to him, listen to you on your podcast to just get influenced, encouraged to start the day. In the morning, we listen to that so that it reminds us, so it stays in our minds, so it reminds us like we work hard, we get what we want, we succeed. We work hard, we get money. Money doesn't just come to us, we get money by working. So listening to ET, listening to you influenced me to want to work hard and make my own money and not just settle for what I want to do in the future, like my businesses to grow, to succeed better.
My name is Eric. I'm in the 11th grade. I go to Waverly High School. Okay. The work has really helped me be a better man. All my friends at school, they come up to me for advice all the time. It's humbled me.
Humbled you? How?
At school, I don't get mad over dumb stuff. I just let everything fly over my head. I just chill. Go to class, do my work. The work.
I like that. The work is definitely, it's a system of principles, but most importantly, it's about thinking a certain way. And I just started learning about the things that allow people to be successful because I've seen people happy, I've seen people with, living the life that they wanted to live, but I didn't understand why. So the work is basically one, establishing a purpose, a meaning for your life, and then having your mentality fixed, like he said. He was like, I start letting things, it's because you focus on certain things don't bother you, you don't give things your attention. So the work is really an all mental thing. It's about thinking a certain way all the time until you start to see the results of your thinking outside the real world. Because usually it starts inside. Nothing can change on the outside until you change your inside. So the real work you have to do is on yourself. It's about sacrifice, it's about having faith, it's about overcoming challenges as a teenager. Depression is a form of mental illness. I just learned that just as of late, and I suffered it. I'm not sure if you guys had a stint of depression or had to go through that, but I definitely have, and I still have moments. But like I said, the work is a way of thinking and always associating yourself with people that are doing the work, so you can stay doing your work.
Hi everyone, my name is Maya Cotton. I am a major at Michigan State University. I major in communications and I'm a minor in peace and justice studies and integrated learning. I actually seen Ashley doing her thing through the, thank you, through the social media. And I was like, hold up, is that my cousin? Hold on, Ashley? And I was like, okay, I see you. And in the midst of that, I'm still in school, I'm still doing my thing, and over time, I still see her, and I see her within the community, the local Lansing community, inner city, and she was embracing, empowering. Everywhere she went, she made her presence felt. So everything she spoke about, she does. It's the work. She works in everything that she does. She works in everything that she says. So
I go to Paris. I am a junior. I am studying business administration, and I am thinking about changing into psychology, especially because of Ashley. I went into business administration because I do hair on the side, so I was like, oh, I want my own business. But then I got in, doing it more, and I was like, I don't think this is important. And I just started thinking I want to be able to communicate with people more and get to know how they think. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do what I want to do. So I'm thinking about doing psychology. Like Randy said, school was hard to get into because financially, you don't have good funds and the money. So Ashley did a big step. My freshman year, I had to go constantly into financial aid office. I'm like, sis, I don't know what to do. I didn't know. So she would help write letters and help me figure it out. And that was the biggest thing that she helped me with.
Hi, I'm Brandy, Ashley's younger sister.
And I go to Hampton University. Like Brittany said, financial aid was really hard. Like I can remember crying on the phone to Ashley, like I'm just ready to quit. Like I can't do this. I need to go home. I feel like a burden. And I think that's the biggest one, like feeling like a burden in life, which is so sad. Just having Ashley there to like comfort me through that was like really helpful. And just the fact that a lot of people in life, like I said earlier, like they let money scare them from like accomplishing their goals and accomplishing, you know, what they can really do in life. And if it wasn't for Ashley and just everything, just sharing her story, you know, I wouldn't be taking these steps because when I was younger, I was very shy. So I just probably would have backed out, but Ashley, you know, just being bold and being that example for our family and saying, you know, standing up and sharing her story is just, it's powerful. And I think that it's something we should all do. Like Kayla said, write a book. At college right now, I'm thinking about, well, I am going to start a small group through a church and just get girls together and have a small group talk just about life issues, encouraging each other, things of that nature. So, you know, whatever you can do to help someone, encourage them is really what I'm all about. And I just, every time I have a chance, like I don't hold back. And I think Ashley was a good example of that in the work that really shows that.
Say, hold on. I don't think everybody heard you, honey. Say that again. Go ahead. You are saying it right. You always say it right. Say it. Just say it how you say it. You can't say it wrong.
Y'all is really inspiring because I'm in foster care right now and I've been through a lot too. And knowing y'all getting adopted and stuff when y'all at college, like I wouldn't have the courage to do that. Because after everything I've been through, it's just like... You have the courage to do that. Yeah.
You already started with the thought, so. All I had, like, growing up was a vision and a thought. And I think that you even, like, just wanting that is a step. So just hold on to it. Don't let it go. Just think about it. Dream about it. And you'll get there. God will put people in your way. You'll accidentally say something and be like, oh, I didn't even know. Like, and then that person will help you get into college. Like, just hold on to that thought.
Yeah, people are definitely gonna like try to knock you off of that. Like, there's always gonna be that negative person that says something, but you have to know, like, you have that positive thought in your head. And whatever is in your head that's positive will come like to pass. Seriously.
I'm 25 and I'm still in college. All my friends graduated at 21. I was in high school. I didn't care. I was fighting. I didn't care about what nobody said. You looked at me a type of way, it was a problem. Like, so I definitely understand. And I had to be humbled by God to find actually my purpose. So when he said, whatever you seek, you will find, that is exactly what is true. Start feeding your focus and start with your distractions. And everything will come to you. You got it.
Yes, come on, round of applause. I refuse to think negative about what can happen because, like you said, I come from a place where I didn't know if I was ever going to see my family again. But what I did was I always assumed that it had to get better. I chose not to think this is always going to be this way. Like I couldn't accept that. So I would tell you the biggest thing is don't accept what you don't want. You know you don't deserve it. If you know you deserve better, you don't have to accept it. Being in a situation you're in, your job is to be positive in that situation. That's your only challenge. So if I can encourage you to do one thing, is to just think about where you want to go when you do turn 18 or what you want to do. Like, because you don't have to turn 18 for it to happen. If you start dreaming now, you could walk right up out of there. You just never know. Like, a family could come and scoop you up and change your life.